Welcome to Identity Made. Ideas to empower athletes to understand who they are and why they are, using gear, my life, and transformational information. Many are living chasing an identity, and they often find themselves out of touch with themselves. And we continually see the repercussions of that, whether it be depression, anxiety, lack of success, stress, and the list goes on. My role is to be a light and to have impact. The tools I use are purpose, identity, and intimacy. Intimacy, though, is one that gets left behind a lot. Coming to the campus to do life with the teams is more genuine than me just coming and sharing a motivational speech in an auditorium. I want to be intimate with the athletic directors, coaches, and student athletes. Go through the grind with them, hang out with them, and hear about their lives. I want to do life with them so that in turn, what I have to say is more appreciated, can be understood better, and ultimately received so that they can take it and transform. God has given me a unique platform being a professional athlete, which gives me the luxury to have impact on so many levels. Jesus demonstrated this life of intimacy throughout the Gospels when he did life with the disciples, went into towns and spoke to people, and in doing this, he got to know them on an intimate level. And when you know people on an intimate level, it's easier to talk and listen versus being a stranger. I believe that this sponsorship will create lasting impact for everyone who participates. What you can expect with ID? Elite gear, me immersing myself into the lives of student athletes, and identity transformation for the athletes. Sports teams living on purpose and walking in their calling. The logo being on the gear will represent a symbol of faith, humility, vulnerability, transparency, reconciliation, and growth. These spaces are wanted by many, but no one's taken the step to create the space. I want to help student athletes be who God calls them to be by intimate communication and interaction. Communication is key to growth, and it begins with how we communicate with God. When we understand our identity is with God, we can now converse with Him through His Word, prayer, and community. Teams will begin to live kingdom-oriented, living from our identity instead of chasing one. We will be who God has called us to be versus do things to try and fit an identity.